Well, welcome coders back to another quick video. Today, I have a
Hello.
special guest. Yeah, my buddy from Adam Plays Some Stuff. His name is coincidentally Adam.
Adam.
Yeah. Well, today, the reason we brought him is because we got an opportunity from VR Rock, a good friend of ours, that sent over something to test out, which is some prescription lenses inserts for the MetaQuest 3. So,
Yep.
I don't actually have vision problems, so I didn't really want to just test the blue light glasses. So I offered to get Adam to try them out for me, and he said
I am blind
very,
as a
very
bat.
nicely. Well, he's like, we will use my
Yeah.
eyes, which is perfect. So we're just gonna do our review inside VR, which seems like the fitting way to do that. I would say. So we're gonna play a little mini golf, talk about the VR Rock prescription insert lenses, and have him tell us a little bit about what he thinks. So I do have some B-roll. You'll
Yeah.
see a little bit cut in here throughout the video. We'll be just covering everything from how easy it is to get set up, the overall experience, if it's worth it, things like that, and the price and where to pick them up. So first things first, talk to me a little bit about it. What would you say was your first impressions when you got your hands on the
I
lenses?
think first impressions off the bat was that it definitely. I can feel the lenses. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel them a little bit, but it's only in the faintest, like on my eyelash kind of feeling. But it passed very quickly.
Yeah, okay.
I would say. I've gotten over that.
So when you
A
put them
little
in, there's still a little bit of protrusion, so when they're sitting closer to your face, you can actually feel that lens.
Yeah, I mean, once you show the B-roll, you're not. It's not just the lenses; it's lenses on
Yeah.
top of a spacer.
Yep.
And I using a aftermarket facial interface. I am about the middle mark on the depth. So I am brushing against the lenses. That all being said, I was used to my glasses being in the way, and I can't feel those.
Yeah.
So it was just a kind of nude sensation. But it didn't hurt. It didn't make me not want to wear the headset. It was just, a new
Yeah.
feel.
Anyone who tries to push it as close to their eyes as possible will have understood that feeling of the eyelashes brushing across. I have the facial interface that close to my face anyway, so that makes sense. How easy was it to set up the actual lenses, like to get the inserts in there? Because they're magnetic, right?
Very easy. The anchors are snap-in,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was the only hang-up. I remember when we were trying to put them in, there was this hesitance to put down on the most important part of the headset.
Yeah, right.
But they do have a little click. They snap in. They're snug, and then the lenses fit with magnets. I'll say I wish the magnets were a little stronger.
Oh, okay.
Because I like to just kind of pop them on top, and if you don't do it just right, it catches funny,
Okay.
and you have to kind of like lift them off and do it again.
Perfect.
And I think it has to just do with like they're small magnets, and they have to be,
Yeah.
considering that they're built into the frame.
So the pro tip would be just make sure they're nice and on there before you put the
Yeah,
headset
I
on.
usually
That's
give
great.
mine a little wiggle,
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
just to make sure that they're in place.
Cool. So yeah, the overall experience to get them in, from what I could see, was very, very straightforward. Again, like you said, there's a little bit of that, oh God, this is something I don't know if I should do at
Right.
first.
Yeah,
Trust
same
us.
thing with the facial interface.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to break my new machine.
Yeah, actually, that's a great feeling. Is if you feel like taking the facial interface off is weird, then it's going to be a similar kind of sensation. It's not too.
Yeah,
It's not too much different than that. Okay. What about clarity? Like, what's the difference there between like wearing your regular glasses and wearing the lenses that are built for your prescription?
I would say clarity-wise, in terms of picture quality,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is my prescription.
Yeah.
It's dead on.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's weird being able to see that clearly without feeling my glasses on my face, which is
Yeah.
a little jarring. But I will say, along with clarity, because I feel like it counts. I have noticed that similar to my glasses, if there is like a fingerprint or some kind of smudge, it's not that I can see it, but the light does funny things to the reflection.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad, and B, I can see it, so it's usually just a matter of popping off the headset and
Just
I've got a nice cleaning cloth. Yeah.
Yeah, it does come with a
but
cleaning
once they're
cloth.
clean and
but
clear, yeah, it's like I'm looking through glasses.
I mean,
prescription glasses.
there's not much to say here. The thing is that like
It,
they do what they're supposed to do. Yeah.
which is the best review you could give it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because especially with something so delicate as like a prescription for glasses, like they're not, as far as I'm aware, you could maybe enlighten me. They're not a glasses company. I'm sure they've got the
I know of.
right equipment to make the lenses. I'm wearing them, but you never know with stuff like that.
Yeah.
It could have been a big ripoff, and I can absolutely say it's not.
Yeah. That was
had these not been provided to you, I probably would have bought them myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a few companies that do this, but VR Rock was one that I had seen a couple other content creators make from. So when I got the opportunity, I was like, well, why not? Let's try it out. Let's see if they're what they're cracked up to be. And
yeah, VR Rock is the company I see quite often on the internet for these specifically.
No, the only thing I wanted to talk about was pricing, but you really didn't get a chance to experience it. So the base price is like $25, which is really cheap.
What?
But if you have prescriptions, they go up based upon how intense that prescription is. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing.
But like that's a great base. I mean, like my glasses cost me $200+.
Yeah. So I don't know what your prescription was specifically. You might have a little heavier than, but I played around with it a little bit. If you have a light prescription, you're looking at like 38 total for.
Oh, that's nothing.
Not bad. Yeah, that's not.
I honestly, if I were to buy them, if you told me these were, I don't know, $80.
$80, yeah.
I would probably buy in.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't see this and they're like, let's crank up the prices. But
you hear that, VR Rock? This is not a recommendation.
Yeah. With something as important as eyesight.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I don't have to. And in fact, I had Marcy was my daughter, for any viewers, was playing a game, and she was done, and I went to put on the headset. Granted, the lenses were out.
Yeah.
Which is also another note. When sharing the headset, it's really nice
because you don't have
I can just pop the lenses out, set them aside somewhere safe, and then good to go. But I threw it on with my glasses on, and I forgot. Uncomfortable is not the word. It's a tight fit. Even with the spacing on the facial interface, it's tight. And I forgot. I got so comfortable not wearing my glasses that I don't think I could go back to wearing my glasses in the headset.
And I have a great example of this because I tried to get my wife, who's not a VR enthusiast, to try the VR headset, and she was already not very thrilled. But she has very wide, big glasses, and they just do not fit
Sarah's
under there.
In the same boat.
So she tried to put on the headset and just could not get them underneath, and so like she had to wear it without the glasses, and she's like, it's just blurry. And so the fact is,
which is so
need a solution.
Wild. Like yeah, we've talked about this, and hopefully VR Rock hears this and maybe gives me an answer. It's so interesting that you can glue the display to my face, and my nearsightedness doesn't help me at all.
None.
Which is exactly my point with it being so important. Like,
it really matters.
$40-$50, like just to like not worry about it. Worth it. Every penny.
From my limited experience playing with them and seeing them go on, it looked like a really easy experience. Comes with a nice little carrying case, so you can put away the lenses when you're not using them. Like he was saying, oh man, what a great putt. That's fantastic.
It's those lenses, dude. I can see that hole so clear.
He can see clearly now because of the lenses. VR Rock, you have saved the day in mini golf. Well, I think that'll do it. I think that's a pretty good summation about what these lenses bring. I don't think it's a very complicated product, but they do what they're supposed to do, and they're pretty affordable.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and check it out. if you do want to support our channel, you can check out the link in the description. It will give you 10% off that already pretty reasonable price. But yeah, if not, hopefully you at least learned something new about VR prescription lenses. Make sure to like the video. Oh, shoot. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. And as always, stay classy, coders.
Stay classy, coders.
Oh, yeah.